If you've ever driven through the back roads of New York State, you've probably seen miles of quiet highways disappearing into endless forests. But the story I'm about to tell you has never appeared on any official map, and no police report has ever explained what really happened. Locals say there's a forgotten road outside a small town in New York, where if you take the wrong turn, the road never ends. This is the story of four friends who left for nothing more than a weekend trip, but only one of them ever came back. And after hearing his story, people became too afraid to even say the name of that road. October 2025, four lifelong friends from the small town of Ashbrook, New York, Ryan, Ethan, Jake, and Noah, were finally planning a road trip after their college break. Ryan loved adventure. Ethan never went anywhere without recording everything on his camera. Jake laughed at every scary story he heard. And Noah was completely different. Something about abandoned places had always terrified him. Around 7 p.m., the four friends climbed into their black SUV and left town. The plan was simple: drive into the mountains, camp for one night, return the next morning. The weather was perfect. The GPS worked normally. Everything felt completely ordinary. About an hour later, they ran into a massive traffic jam on the main highway. Ryan sighed. If we stay here, we'll reach after midnight. Just then, Ethan noticed something on the GPS. Shortcut. Save 28 minutes. Jake grinned. Looks like we just saved half an hour. Noah immediately shook his head. I don't like this road. Nobody listened. Ryan turned the SUV onto the narrow side road. At first, everything looked normal. Dense forest on both sides. A perfectly straight road. Not another vehicle in sight. 20 minutes later, the GPS suddenly froze. Then the screen went completely black. Ryan slowed the SUV. What just happened? Ethan grabbed his phone. No signal. Ryan checked his. Nothing. Jake checked his. Still nothing. Every phone had completely lost service. Jake laughed. We're in the woods, that's all. But Noah kept staring through the passenger window. He couldn't explain why, but it felt like someone was walking beside the SUV, hidden between the trees. Every time he looked carefully, there was nothing but darkness. A few minutes later, they passed an old wooden sign standing beside the road. Its faded letters read, "Turn back before it's too late." Ryan smiled. Someone's trying to scare tourists. He kept driving. About 10 minutes later, Jake suddenly stopped smiling. He pointed ahead. Ryan, isn't that the same sign? Everyone looked. Standing beside the road was the exact same wooden sign. Turn back before it's too late. Ryan frowned. That's impossible. We've been driving straight. How did we reach the same place again? Noah's voice trembled. I told you. We should have turned back. Ryan immediately tried to make a U-turn. The road was too narrow. After several attempts, he finally turned the SUV around. Now they were driving back, the exact way they had come. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But the highway never appeared. Only the same forest, the same road, the same darkness. Then, far ahead, they saw a single yellow streetlight. Everyone felt relieved. Finally, a town. But as the SUV got closer, their smiles disappeared. It was the same place, the same broken wooden sign, and the same warning. Turn back before it's too late. Now even Ryan's hands were shaking. Ethan slowly turned his camera back on. His voice barely came out. Guys, we're driving in circles. At that exact moment, every headlight began flickering violently. The engine shut off by itself. Silence swallowed the entire forest. It became so quiet, they could hear each other's breathing. Then, from somewhere deep inside the woods, came the laughter of a small child. A child's laugh. But there wasn't a single child anywhere. Ryan reached for the ignition. The headlights suddenly came back on, and all four friends froze. Standing in the middle of the road was a tall, black figure, completely motionless, facing the SUV, watching them. And then, Ethan's camera suddenly went black.